This is Minik from Boxcar Marketing, and we're going to walk through upgrading from Google Analytics to Universal Analytics, which is the new version of the analytics code that you should be using on all of your web pages. So to get the new tracking code, you log into Google Analytics, click on the Admin tab, and go to Tracking Info, Tracking Code. What you should see here is the new tracking code, and you can tell it's the new version because you'll see things like GA create and then your analytics code rather than get tracker. Get tracker was the code that was used in the older version of analytics. So what you want to do is copy and paste that new code into any type of text editor. And there's actually an extra line of code that you want to add in between the create send code. And this GA required display features is the line of code that allows you to access the audience and interest reports that are new in Universal Analytics. So what you're going to do is then save this document and send it to your developer if you don't manage your own website. If you do manage your own website, then what you're going to do is have a look at log into your website, go into your admin panel, and in the templates probably for your website, you're looking for that old analytics code. Sometimes it is in the very bottom just before the body tag. This is where we used to put analytics code, so you can often find it there. Or you may have your code already up in the head section. It is in the head section where we want to add our new version of analytics. I've already done that here, and you can see the code appears in the head section. You want the version of this code for Universal Analytics to be up in the head section of the site so that the code is initiated when at the beginning of content that's loading on the page, so that you're properly recording everything into analytics, not having it fire as the very last item before the closing body. Now, the other piece of code that you probably want to add while you're in there adding and upgrading your analytics code is the Google Tag Manager code. Now this code does appear in the body section. It appears just after the opening body tag, and you get this piece of code by logging into Google Tag Manager. So if you don't have an account, you can sign up. If you already have your account, then you simply sign in, and you'll be prompted. If it's your very first time, you'll be prompted with a big button to add a new account. And basically all you're doing is account name would be your website name. You click next and it's going to ask you to set up the container. Just put in the URL of your website without the HTTP ://www. So in the case of Boxcar Marketing, you just put boxcarmarketing.com. You'll be prompted to say whether this is analytics code to track a mobile app or a website. So you'll click through that in order to get your code. So I've already done this one just as a setup. I can see my piece of code here in the admin section. So installed Google Tag Manager, GTM. So I'm just going to copy and paste this bit of code and put it into, again, the body section just after the body tag on my website templates. And the Google Tag Manager code, you set up in Tag Manager your event tracking codes. And what happens is you do the setup in the Google Tag Manager interface, and then that information is logged and tracked in analytics. I'm Minik from Boxcar Marketing, and that is how you upgrade. Thanks, bye.